here.
I want to go and play.
Oh, later, maybe. Right now, you've got to come shopping with me.
Oh, I don't want to.
I'm afraid you've got no choice. Dad's gone to Harrogate and there's no one else to look after you.
She can spend the morning with me if she likes.
I really couldn't impose on you.
It's no bother.
My friend doesn't like her hamper either.
Ever heard the saying about not looking a gift horse in the mouth?
It doesn't mean to say she wants to eat it for Christmas dinner. You have to change it.
These are presents, not a pick and mix.
Someone is on community service. Should be trying to make amends, trying to make people happy.
Gotta come in.
And it's tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. It's tidings...
Bit old for carol singing, ain't ya?
I'm full of the Christmas spirit.
40% proof.
No, I come round every year. Yeah, all your festive needs brought to your doorstep. Got some lovely holly.
Oh, take a hike.
And mistletoe. You probably use that. I bet you buy it by the ton.
Me and Rodney can afford to go to a big store for our decorations. We don't buy from hawkers.
What's the problem?
Oh, just Zach trying to peddle his Christmas trash. I told him you wouldn't be interested.
But I buy it from him every year.
Your usual rodders.
Thank you, Zach.
I've had a few ideas for Sarah's christening.
Yeah, me too.
I think the godparents should have a bit of input too.
Well, that's all right coming from you, Emily, but I doubt if Ash would be up for the idea of Daz choosing the music.
I think Ashley's the least of our troubles. We've got to agree all this with the Dingles.
Well, I think the sooner we all get around the table, the better. Why don't you come round this morning?
Just don't you do anything to upset them.
Well, she's still my daughter. I'm entitled to my say.
It's a christening. It's a happy occasion. Nothing is going to spoil it.
This really is very kind of you.
It'll be a pleasure. Ain't got any kids of me own to spoil at Christmas, have I?
You be good for Mrs. Stokes.
Right, well, I thought we'd go to the playground first and then maybe pick up some videos from the shop. How does that sound?
Great.
Fabulous. Will you go upstairs and get your coat and hat because it's cold? Oi, do you want to come?
I've got patients to see. I'm surprised you've got the time yourself.
Unless you hadn't noticed, it's Christmas. Time for family and fun.
Yeah, well, she's not your family.
I know that. Adam, do me a favour. Don't analyse everything I do.
It's just that you are in a bit of a fragile state right now.
Let's look at my Christmas, shall we? I can't talk about my brother. My dad's hardly speaking to me, and my daughter is dead. Pick me the tidings of comfort and joy in that. Now, I just thought that me and little Maisie could have a bit of fun for a couple of hours. What's the harm in that?
Ready now?
And you look beautiful. Come on, let's go.
I'm dreading Chaz coming back.
Why? She ought to be grateful for all you did for her.
Rub her nose in it, more like. I lost, she won. That's all she's going to say.
Been talking to Jack and Andy about the christening. We thought it was time we got together to sort out arrangements. So, I've invited him over.
Okay, won't like that.
Oh, I've warned him not to make trouble over this. I'll make some sandwiches. Hey, maybe you could pop to the shop and get us a cake, Del.
OK.
We're going to make them welcome.
No chance. With Dad, Jack and Andy round the table, it's bound to end up in a row.
Do you go to your daughter's grave a lot?
Much as I can, really.
Must miss her.
Especially at Christmas.
That's sad.
Well, it is, but I have lots of good memories. I used to hide her Christmas presents, you know, in the garden. It used to take her hours to find them. But that was all part of the game, you see. Does your mum and dad do that sort of thing?
Just usually give me money.
Oh, it's no fun, is it? One year I stuck a present in the apple tree. Tricia was climbing along the branch to get it and she fell off into next door's garden.
Did she hurt herself?
No, the neighbour broke her fall. Yeah, she fell right on top of him, knocked his wig off straight into the compost heap. He stood there as bald as a coot. Oh, she was upside down in his wheelbarrow. Happy Christmas, Mr. Bagshaw, she said. But he didn't see the funny side. Oh, there's me Dad. Dad, come over and meet my new friend. Maisie, I'd love you to meet my dad.
Hello.
Hello. Ooh, been shopping?
Full marks for observation.
Posh cologne. Must be a date.
Are you practising for a career in MI5?
Well, come on, what's he like?
I prefer an air of mystery.
I don't be such a spoil sport. I'm your sister. I'm entitled to first approval of your boyfriend.
I don't recall you asking me to test drive your fiancé. Reporting for duty, ma'am.
You're early.
Well, pulling pints beats getting the 3rd degree from her.
I'll find out somehow. Hello, Ivan.
You gonna have a try in the swings, Mr. Turner?
Oh, I don't think so. They'd have to reinforce them for me.
My dad's never been one for playgrounds. Even when I was your age, he was always too busy working.
Poor you. Missed out on all the fun.
Oh, look, it's your mum.
Steph got me some videos.
Oh, thanks. What do I owe you?
Oh, no, forget it. I've enjoyed every second. Come on. See you later.
She's a sweet girl.
Yes, she is. And she is certainly looking forward to Christmas. Just more than I can say.
Steph, hang on. I know we're not the perfect family, but I hate this bad feeling between us.
So do I.
Could we not try and mend some fences?
What did you have in mind?
Or maybe we could just draw a line under this business and start over.
Sounds like the best offer I'm going to get.
I bet it's that Drayman, because bodybuilders are always gay.
Really?
I thought everyone knew that. Or it could be Jess Aldred. He's got a lilac motorbike.
Oh, sounds pretty convincing.
I just don't understand why he won't tell me anything. I thought we were close.
So, what's this got to do with me?
Well, maybe we're too close. Maybe he'd find it easier to tell someone who wasn't so involved. Like you.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps we should forget about all the bad things. Whatever happened, there's nothing anyone can do now anyway.
I just can't believe you haven't got any happy memories of your childhood.
Oh, I've got a few. That time you helped me dress the Christmas tree. Do you remember? I couldn't reach to get the fairy on the top.
Yes. And when I did, she kept leaning to one side as if she'd had too much to drink.
Oh, let's do it again, Dad. On the day. I'll get the Christmas tree, the turkey, I'll get everything.
Well, I promised to go to Betty's with Len and Pearl.
Oh. Stupid me. I should have known it was a bad idea.
Well, you could come and spend Christmas with us.
Oh, no, I don't want to be in the way.
I'd really love it if you joined us.
All right. Adam and I can bring the crackers and the mince pies and...
I wasn't actually thinking of asking Adam.
But I thought we were making peace.
Yes, we are. But I think he's better out of it.
Well, it doesn't have to be like that, Dad. He only wants to make me happy. If he sees we want a family Christmas, he ain't gonna spoil it. Come on. We won't talk about anything you don't want. We'll just eat turkey, pull crackers, and watch our dear Queen's speech.
And Betty and Pearl will fall asleep in front of the fire. Len will decide the Christmas lights need rewiring, and I'll get out a bottle of my best port.
Ah, heaven. Sounds like the perfect Christmas.
Come and join us, Debbie, love.
What's the point? No one takes any notice. I mean, you're all too busy rowing.
It's your baby we're talking about.
It's about time we started taking a bit of interest.
I've brought the order of service. I thought it might be helpful.
Why? What, you think we're all such heathens we've never been in a church?
Well, in your case, that's not far from the truth.
Well, time was you felt the same. You and Lisa had a proper dingle ceremony for your vows. You didn't bother with all this nonsense.
We are having a church christening. It's been agreed.
Nothing's been agreed.
Let's have a look at this. At the appointed time, the godfather and godmother and parents with the child will be ready at the font. Well, that's not right, is it?
How can you possibly object to that?
Well, he's wanted nothing to do with kids since days you were born. Why should he be at font?
Because that's how it's done. You can't go changing the prayer book.
Look, can we concentrate on things that we can organise? We'll provide the christening robe.
We've got one already, thank you, Jack.
Well, I think you'll change your mind when you've seen ours. It served 3 generations of Sugdens. Both me and Joe have been christened in it.
Then it's about time you pensioned it off, innit?
Yeah, are you saying ours isn't good enough for you?
You lot are never going to agree on anything. I don't care what you do, just count me out.
Been busy?
Oh, you bet. I've got organic Christmas pudding, a couple of boxes of luxury crackers, a bottle of brandy, and a bottle of vintage port that I know my dad likes.
So, you two are meeting up at Christmas?
We're going to Betty's. Now, it took me a while to convince him that you should come too, but it's sorted.
Maybe he was right. I don't want to say the wrong thing and spoil it all.
Adam, will you relax? It's going to be a fabulous Christmas.
Look, I am really sorry about all the rowing.
This christening's nothing to do with Sarah. It's just about families scoring points.
Yeah, well, I think you walking out finally made them realise that. They started to get on a bit better.
You mean they're actually agreeing on something?
They've got the hymns. It's not much, but it's a start.
How about the christening robe?
We're going to leave that for another day. Best to quit while we're ahead. But the meeting's finished, so it's safe to come home now.
There you go, Betty. Oh, lovely. Now, I thought we could discuss the Christmas arrangements. We could bring over the pudding and the crackers. Oh, and the booze. Now, is there anything else you'd like?
What are you talking about?
Well, my dad's invited Adam and I over, you know, for Christmas. So, that's all right, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I suppose so, if that's what he wants.
Lunch hour? All work and no play makes Ballador girl. Be with you in a minute. Just got to have a word with Eric.
She's certainly cheered up lately.
Well, I'm not complaining. Makes life a lot easier at the factory without her and Eric at one another's throats. It'll not last, though.
Probably will for me. I'm not planning on sticking around.
Has this got anything to do with her trip to the barracks?
I just can't bear to see Chaz rubbing nose in it when she gets back.
She better not. She owes you big time for what you did for her.
What I did for her was give up a bloke I really care about. It's not to keep me here anymore. Anyway, managed to save enough money. I'll just make a fresh start.
I mean, I know weddings and funerals always cause trouble, but seems christenings are even worse.
Well, that's very kind of you to invite me for dinner.
Just wait till you see the spread. Cold meats, salmon, pickles, even some caviar. And then the finest wines to wash them down. Oh, we're going to eat like kings.
How do you think she got all that?
I've no idea. Give us a clue.
Skullduggery.
There's a lot of it about, especially where my sister's concerned.
2 pints, please.
Next time we have a meeting, I'm going to make sure everyone listens to you.
I know you mean well, Em, but I still don't want anything to do with it.
I promise you there'll be no more bickering. Everyone's really sorry about what happened today, and we're all working for the same thing now. Trust me, everyone loves little Sarah, and that's what's important.
You know I don't. I've told you that before.
I still think you'll grow to love her in time.
I won't. She's always crying, she always needs feeding or changing. She's like a full-time job.
A lot of new mums get the baby blues in the first few months. We could talk to Dr. Forsyth about it. He might be able to help.
I don't want to talk to anybody. This is not going to go away. The only time I'm glad I've got her is when I collect my money from the post office.
Everything all right?
I hope you realise the sacrifice Del made to get you and Chas back together again.
I'm really grateful.
Well, perhaps you should think about showing your gratitude. She thinks there's nothing left for her here anymore, and she's talking about leaving the village.
Oh, look, I never meant to.
I know. But don't tell me. Tell her.
Oh, it is good that we're going to have a house full for Christmas. Because it's the first one, you know, since Seth died. And, well, I'd rather keep myself busy than sit around moping.
Dad misses him too.
Yeah. And that's why I'm glad you two are getting on, because Christmas is for families. And this one may be even better.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll let you into a little secret. I'm planning a special surprise for him. Something that I know he wants more than anything else in the world.
Let's get back.
Del, just hang on a minute. I don't want you to go.
Did Pearl tell you to say that?
No. I really care about you.
Just not like you care for Chas.
That shouldn't stop us being friends. Hey. I'm asking you to stay.
Even if I did, Chas would never let us be mates.
Give me a chance to talk to her.
All right. I'll go to work.
Thanks for not telling Nicola who your date was.
I didn't do it for you. I did it for me.
Why? You're not exactly in the closet.
Doesn't mean I want her rummaging in my drawers. Well, not until there's something worth talking about, and the fact that you didn't tell her makes me doubt that.
No, look, I'm still picking up on the ground rules too.
As long as you realise that nothing will stop Nicola snooping.
Oh, well, I think I may have managed it. I promised I'd find out who your date is and tell her all about him.
Well, the possibilities are endless.
Now, I was thinking 6'6", blonde hair, blue eyes.
How about a dueling scar down one cheek and been away with the Foreign Legion to forget?
Oh, she'll never buy that.
You don't know my sister. She'll lap it up.
Good evening, Mrs. Stokes. Maisie was telling me that you'd taken us to visit your daughter's grave. No doubt it was well meant, but I'm not sure it's entirely suitable for a child of her age. There was no real harm done, but I would be grateful if you'd ask me before you embark on anything like that in the future. Did you hear what I said?
Don't worry. I'll never go near your little brat again, you stupid cow.
How dare you speak to her like that?
Look, if you don't like it, you know what you can do, don't you?
Oh, oh.
Smells good, whatever you're cooking.
Don't think you'll be disappointed. You pour some pre-dinner drinks while I answer that. This really isn't a very convenient time.
No, I won't keep you long. I just wanted to call a truce between us.
Oh, what a lovely thought. I accept.
Would you like a drink?
Well, I wouldn't like to intrude.
Oh, good. We won't keep you then.
That's the wine I provided for the hampers.
Wrong. Bought it in Leeds. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a meal to cook.
What's happened? Not staying another night in this place, not after the way that woman spoke to my wife. And I shall be writing to the Dales Tourist Board.
She was drunk. I can hardly believe that I let her look after Maisie.
But there must be some mistake. Steph hardly drinks at all. Don't try and defend her. She's obviously been knocking it back all day. Heaven knows what state she's in by now.
Bought it in Leeds, indeed. They must think I was born yesterday.
Seems you were right all along.
Ripping off pensioners a bit low even for Val. And as for Councillor Pollard, he's just as bad. He was knocking back the stuff.
Well, you certainly owe him one after that lights fiasco.
Don't worry. I'm not going to let them get away with it.
Don't get mad. Get even, eh?
And I know exactly what I'm going to do. They're going to be sorry they ever messed with me.
Oh, I love it when you get roused.
Steph? Come on, Steph. Open this door. Steph, stop it! Have you taken any pills? You know you shouldn't be taking these with alcohol.
I just want some peace. I just want to get all this out of my head.
What are you talking about?
All the things he did to me. I'm never going to get away from him.
But you can come to terms with it. I can help you.
You're not Superman, Adam. There's some things you can't help me with.
What's happened?
Betty. She's been planning a surprise for my dad. She's found Terence. I know that means he's gonna find me.